Hey y'all, good morning. Welcome back to another day of Vlogmas. Happy Thursday. Y'all, I literally was about to walk out the door, but my stepdaughter called saying that she needed to come over for a little bit and she don't have a key, so I'll wait on her to pop up to see what she about to ask me for. Child, these children. And see what she coming over here to get out of me. See what she need me to do. Anyway. Alright, so I guess that means I could go ahead and post. I wasn't going to post today, but since I'm got a little bit of time and I'm waiting on her, I might as well go ahead and finish. I wasn't going to post today because I didn't think I would have time. I was so tired yesterday that I just ended up laying down. My foot was cramping really bad, and y'all, I just wasn't in the mood to finish editing this video. But it's all edited. I just have to do this. Where y'all going? Okay. I just have to do the where's my glasses at? God, I missed. Okay. Here we go. I just have to do the title and the thumbnail. And then I'll go ahead and post it. I suppose by the time she get here, I'll be done. All right, so let's jump into a prayer card for today. Oop, there y'all go again. What's wrong? All right, let me sit y'all right there. All right. So, Thessalonians. Okay, so the card that we are reading today, it comes from 1 Thessalonians. I think that's how you say that. Chapter 5, verse 18. It says, "Be thankful in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you who belong to Christ Jesus." Didn't I say that yesterday? I think I was saying that either in yesterday's vlog or the day before. Because the one that I'm working on now is the day before. And I think I was saying that about just being thankful. That I'm always thankful regardless of, no matter how my situation sucks. I try to always be grateful, not complain, not do the whole why me, the whole why me breakdown and all this and all that. So okay.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
All right, got a Red Lobster 16 minutes away. Let's get it dropped off. All right, y'all, so we're back. Y'all can't see me though. You're inside of the vent. I don't have one of those car holders that you can sit on top of your dashboard. It's in the SUV. Girl. Anyway, so today tried to be a bit fugazi. However, I did not let it, I almost let it stress me out, but after a while I was like, no, let it go. Okay, so I had 3 orders that really got on my nerves back to back, but I'm still grateful and thankful for the orders because that was money in my pocket, right? And it didn't start getting frustrated until I actually got to the drop-off spot. Okay, so the first one was like a Papa John's cheese pizza. And this, I feel like, is what started the flow for the next 2 situations. So, because I was still frustrated from the first situation by the time I got to the second 2. So anyway, so I've got this cheese pizza. It's like a little 10-inch cheese pizza or whatever. I picked it up over off of Metropolitan, the corner of Metropolitan and Cleveland. So anyways, so I'm over there. I got the pizza, so I'm out to drop it off. And there's this place that I pass by it all the time, but I've never been in it. And until today, I honestly didn't even know that they were apartments. I thought it was an office building because that's how it looks on the outside. It just looks like a office building. So anyway, so I get there and I realize that every stairwell has a gate and a keypad. When I'm looking at the instructions, there's no gate code or anything like that. So I hit the customer up. I'm saying, hey, I'm in the parking lot, but I can't get in any of the gates, thinking that they're going to give me some type of code or something. Well, that didn't happen. I'm waiting and waiting, and then finally I get a message saying, oh, I'm gonna send my son. Now, when they said that, I'm like, oh, okay, but then I thought about it, and I'm like, well, who am I looking for? I don't even know who I'm looking for. Anybody can walk up to me and be like, yo, that's mine, that's my pizza, so I don't know who I'm looking for. So I just start walking around the building. I made a lap around the building one time, went to the parking lot, trying to figure out, if there was a way to get in this building. I'm looking at the ways to get into the building, but I can't get in. So anyway, I make two more rounds around the building because I'm waiting on her to message me back on what to do. So it's taking a while, and I'm getting frustrated because I've accepted, in the midst of all of this, before I even got there, I accepted an order on the way. So I'm like trying to drop this pizza off so I can go get the next order, right? Anyway, so I get there, I'm walking around, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so now the frustration is kicked in because I've got this pizza. It's cold outside. The pizza ain't even hot no more because that's how long I've been standing outside waiting for what to do, So then I say, hey, she said, can you leave the leasing office? So I let her know, hey, the leasing office is closed. Is there another way to get inside this building? It takes her a minute to message me back. So now I'm calling, but for some reason it's not going through. So I'm like, okay. So then I send her a message. I say, hey, is it possible you could just, because she sent the message saying I'm gonna send my son down. This was like the second time, right? And so I sent a message back, sent your son down where, with a bunch of question marks. And then I said, I'm sorry, can you please give me a call? Because at that time I had already tried to call her, but it wasn't going through. So she sent me a message saying that she was trying to call me and that it wasn't going through. So I don't know what's up with that, but I was just like, is there any way that you can meet me in this parking lot? Because I really don't know what to do. And so she says, well, just leave it in front excuse me, in front of the leasing office. And I'm thinking to myself, man, this busy street, and you live across this gas station where there's a lot of people over here. Some of them are looking for something to eat, and you want me to sit this pizza down? Even though it's already cold, it ain't gonna matter, as far as the temperature, but you at least still want to get it, right? Because I'm sorry, but if I'm just thinking of a mind of somebody who is hungry, right? Somebody who's going through something. They may haven't eaten all day, and then I see somebody put a whole pizza down in front of a building, in front of a door that I know no one's even in there, right? I might sneak over there and have me a meal for the day. Okay, so let's just be real. So I didn't feel comfortable with that because I didn't want them to put into the app that they never got their food, because that would have sucked. Especially after, as long as it was taking to get them the food, okay? I would run into traffic, wouldn't I? Oh my goodness, this was a bad idea. Here, I'll try to take the shortcut and jump on the highway, and there's traffic. Okay. I'm still good timing, though. It's 4:05. Olivia hasn't gotten on the bus yet. Okay, so anyway, so now I'm in this parking lot by myself. I don't want to leave this pizza. So she sends another message, hey, I'm sending my son down. So I'm like, okay. So I'm standing by the car in the parking lot. The moment, because I'm telling y'all, that timer ran out. It was telling me to just leave it and all that. Like, that bin came across the screen, but I'm still standing out there trying to make sure she get this food, right? Because I want her to get the food. Okay, girl. So I'm about to get in the car and literally pull around to the front of the building to the leasing office, and I was about to go ahead and leave that pizza right there in front of the door, and then all of a sudden I heard, hey, as I was about to open the door, hey, like a little small teeny voice, hey, girl, I'm looking around, I don't see nobody. And then I look over to the right and, at one of the stairwells, and I see this little person standing at the gate. So I'm like, okay. So I'm walking slowly to the little guy, because I don't know if this is her son that she done sent down, or if this is just some little boy outside talking to strangers, right? So I'm walking slowly towards the gate, and before I even approach the gate, I say, "Hey, excuse me, I'm sorry, but did someone send you out here to get a pizza?" And he was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh God, thank you." Okay, so he ended up coming out the gate, and he was able to let himself back in. But girl, that was the most frustrating situation today. So then, okay, so after that, the order that I was supposed to go pick up, it took me so long to go pick it up. I'm surprised that they weren't calling me saying, "Hey, is everything okay?" You know? So I just canceled it because I was too frustrated, and I just let somebody else get it. It was taking me too long to get it anyways. So I just let somebody else grab it who was closer because I wasn't even nearby. So that was the second one. I had to let that go. I mean, that was the first one. So then I go pick up from Popeyes. I don't even know why I keep fooling with Popeyes. Y'all, I don't even know why I keep fooling with Popeyes and their staff. Okay, so I go in Popeyes. This is a different one. This ain't the one on Camp Creek that I used to complain about over the summer. This one is on Cleveland. Girl, so I go to the Popeyes. I'm standing in there. There's another guy standing in there. He's waiting. He looking at his phone. I realize he looking at the DoorDash app. So I asked him, I said, "Hey, you picking up?" And he said, "Yeah." I said, "You been in here for a long time?" And he was like, "Yeah, I've been in here for a minute." I was like, "A minute? Like, how many minutes?" He was like, "I've been in here for a long time. They moving real slow." And I was like, "Oh, wow." Okay, so, I'm trying to be patient and everything, but mind y'all, I'm still kind of frustrated from the drop off prior to that. So I'm just standing there. Then I look to my right, man, and it's a whole dude just staring, dude. Like, you know how you can feel somebody looking at you? Girl, I look over and this man is looking me dead in my face. I'm like, bruh, I wasn't like, bruh. In my mind, I was like, bruh, because I'm like, bruh, why is you staring at me? Girl, I don't know if I developed an attitude at that point or what. I don't know. Maybe it was just a frustration, but he was legit staring at me because when I looked over and we actually made eye contact, he turned away. But then when I look forward out of my peripheral, he's still looking at me. So I'm like, man, this man, look, bruh, in my mind, this is what I'm saying in my mind, y'all, okay? Because I'm married, okay? I'm married. So in my mind, I'm like, man, bruh, just go on and shoot your shot so I can go on here and reject you, okay? Because you keep staring at me. I don't know if he thought I was, maybe, you know what? Maybe it wasn't even like that. Maybe he thought he knew me from somewhere, but just couldn't put his finger on it, because that happens to me all the time. People be thinking I'm somebody else that I'm not. It's weird. But maybe that was the situation. So I ain't gonna say he was staring at me because he wanted to shoot his shot and he seen all this chocolate fineness, and I'm gonna just say maybe I looked familiar to him and he was just trying to figure it out, right? Okay, so that was that. So how about I didn't even get the food from the Popeyes? Girl, they had took so long. Okay, I don't know what the problem was, because all I was waiting on was 3 tenders of red beans and rice and a biscuit. So I don't know what the problem was. So I left. I canceled the order and I left. I said, bump this. This is absolutely redunculous. All right, cool. So I get a thumbs up order. It's a double. So I've got 2 drop-offs from the same restaurant. So the first one I'm trying to drop off, but then, they didn't put, all I got is an address. But when I pulled up, I noticed it was an apartment. So I'm waiting on them to let me know, hey, what apartment number you're in. Child, the timer ran out by the time they responded, honey. Because the app had automatically, I guess told them that I was at the door, arrived or whatever, and then it just like started counting down. Customer waiting clock just started counting down. And girl, the thing ran out by the time they messaged me back to tell me what their building looked like and what letter they had on their door. Y'all, when I say I was over it at that point, I hadn't had no breakfast because my stepdaughter, I don't know what her deal was. She never even showed up. I wasted time sitting around waiting on her. So I didn't even drink anything. I hadn't eaten anything. So, child, I said, you know what? Let me pause for the call so I can at least get me something to drink. Because if the hangry kick in, child, it's not going to be cute. Okay? So, ended up giving him his order. And then I dropped off the other one that I had to do. So, and then it started getting better from there, y'all. I was just like, bruh. Honestly, I was so hoping that one situation with that pizza was not going to set the tone for the rest of the day, because I literally thought it was going to. The way that it happened, I thought it was going to set the tone for how the rest of my day went. But I had to remember, you know what? Why am I allowing myself to get irritated by this situation? I'm choosing to be irritated. Yes, it's frustrating, but I can vent and let it go. Why am I still hanging on to it 2 orders later? So that's what I did. I said, you know what? I'm tripping. I refuse. Girl, what is happening? I refuse to have the rest of my day ruined by this one order. All right, y'all. So we're in the Dollar Tree. Olivia says she wants some snacks for school tomorrow. She ran out of snacks, so she in here getting her. What you got so far?
I got Cakesters.
And
these are really good.
Okay.
And I got 2 mild Slim Jims. They're not even hot. Mom, you remember when I had that when I went to? But it said it was an Elsa one.
Yeah, I remember.
Remember you told me not to eat it, but I ate it anyway.
Oh my gosh, you remember that? You were like in elementary school and you remember that? Okay. All right. So what else you getting?
Oh, I can get more for you.
How much was you trying to spend? $5 is your limit. I wonder if he still eats those. I'm gonna have to ask him next time I talk to him. I talked to him the other day. What was that, day before yesterday? Oh, they have the Taki sunflower seeds. Oh,
I like them, but I don't want to.
you done Taki'd yourself out. What about?
I haven't had Takis in a while. I want to try these, Mom. Do you know what they taste like?
I don't, but you can try them. That'll be part of your that's your budget, $5.
Your dad has those.
Okay. All right. Well, while you're looking at that, let me go over here real quick and take a look and see if they've got the what you call it.
Chris, when you get the chance, someone would like to see you up front, please.
I see a funny shaped bottle. Let's see what it is. I spy with my little eye. Oh, it's this. They just changed the look of it. Okay, so here's my opinion about this, because I bought this and I used it for the car. Girl, I do not like the smell of that stuff. Oh, they got some more natural sunny citrus. Let's see. Huh. Oops, somebody done already used that one. Let's see if they got any lavender. What's this? Disinfectant wipes, kill C19. Okay. Alright, found Olivia.
So my snacks are 2 Slim Jims, 2 Cakesters, and these chocolate stuffed croissants.
Okay. Let's roll.